strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
It's day number 3, video number 4 of 14 days of SWGOH content. I promised a kind of controversial video yesterday, and here we are, releasing the Hoard. This is not talking about hoarding on existing higher level accounts. This is talking about hoarding on a brand new account before you ever really start playing. Those of you who have followed some of my videos or talked to me on Discord or wherever know that I started a new account after my ban, and I quickly stopped it because I grew increasingly frustrated because I had zero chance to climb to the top of the arena. I'm a fairly competitive person. I know there's going to be spenders that are ahead of me. I wasn't planning on spending on this account, and I was aware of these hoarders, but it was just so frustrating trying to compete with them. And here's a look. I really appreciate this this donated footage here. That really shows what's going on here. So this is a level 27 account. Look at all these 7 stars. Look at this. They have not yet entered arena. They've probably been hoarding for maybe even a year or so, 6 months upwards. And this is what you have to do to compete at the top of a new shard anymore. And that's why I've started my own Hoard account. So I am not bashing people who do this. Again, I really appreciate this this footage that's been donated, so I can show what it's like when you start this new Hoard account. I've started my own. I'm going to go this route, or at least have that available to me, maybe 4 or 6 months down the road. But this is what you're facing when you start a new account. Look at all this energy, 17,000 Cantina energy. This is just from collecting the free daily energy. And okay, so level 28 is when you enter arena. He got kind of a crappy sim there, but he's gonna have more than enough to make up for it. So he was at 27, he jumps into 28. He now enters a squad arena. He timed this perfectly so that he's gonna be near the top. We've got accounts that kind of track all of that, so you know when the new one starts. So he jumps in at number 9, so he doesn't even have to climb. Doesn't have to climb 15,000 spots like some people might have to. So he's already at the top, and now let's look at him just use some of this energy. He's accumulated a lot of sim tickets, although it's not going to be near enough, I can tell you that. But with all this energy, he's going to be able to take probably multiple characters up to 7 stars right away, even from the Cantina. Pretty much whatever characters he wants. Looks like he's going for Geonosians here. You could go with Phoenix. You can go with pretty much any route you want. This gives you so much flexibility. And for those of you who are not aware, this hoarding has existed for forever, but it's becoming more and more common. Essentially, you just don't do any activities that give you experience. So you don't level up, but you can still do things like your daily activities for guilds. You can get those guild tokens to buy characters from the guild shop. That's how we had some of like Rex. He's got it 7 star just from the guild activities. And once you get your 1st star, you can join raids. You don't get XP for raid rewards. So you can accumulate all those raid rewards, the guild tokens. He's probably got a bunch of guild event tokens even for when that comes into play. He's got 5-star General Kenobi, or no, sorry, 5-star Trey, a 7-star General Kenobi, 7-star Raid Han. This is, and he is going to be competing against people that have not even thought about the game, that do not even know about the game at this point. So right now it takes about 3 weeks to fill up an arena shard. So people that join this game 2 weeks from when he's making this are going to be competing against him in arena. That's who his arena mates are going to be. And it just leaves people with no chance whatsoever to climb to the top, at least in the near term. Now, maybe a year, 2 years down the line, you can slowly catch up and get on top of a meta, but he's going to have that crystal income for that whole time. Going to have better mods, so you're never really going to catch up with somebody like this. It's going to be other people who are doing the same thing that are at the top of the arena, or people that spend, and that might be why CG doesn't seem to care about this, because they do know about this. it's not something that is new. This has been going on for a while. Already up to level 39 here. It's been going on for a while, and it'd be very easy to stop if they wanted to stop it. All they'd have to do is add XP rewards into the raid rewards, the daily login, collecting some of those other activities, your daily guild activities, all of that stuff. You just add a little bit of XP in there, and it completely shuts this down. Maybe not completely shuts it down, but it drastically stops it, and you could still do maybe a little bit of a mini hoard and wait for that arena to start up, but you couldn't do anything like this. But so yeah, he's already out. He's gone from 27 to level 40 instantly, so now he gets to go to the Galactic War, and he can start collecting those tokens a little bit before everybody else, just because of that experience. Look, he's barely even tapped into his energy reserves, and you can see his huge team there. I'm not going to show every single sim or every battle, but already up to, he got Soldier, now Geo Spy. He's going to burn through what looks like the last of his sim tickets, I think. But yeah, this is, it's kind of, I don't like how this has become the standard if you want to be at the top of a new arena shard. And again, I'm not criticizing the players here. People who do this are smart. I mean, you have to have a lot of patience. I'm sure this has to be very rewarding after waiting a year to finally go in and sim all these and get these new 7-star characters. This has to be very exciting for him. And as I mentioned, I'm planning on at least setting this up so that I have the option to use it down the line if I want to go that way. I'm not criticizing the players here at all. Any criticism is directed toward the game for allowing this to happen. But I think the reason they allow for this is because it probably encourages people to spend. If you're top 50, top 100 in the arena, and you see where you have to get to be number one, the only way for you to get there is to spend money. And that's the only reason I can think of. He's now buying, I'm pretty sure he's buying mod energy just to get the extra sim ticket. Or not just for the extra sim tickets, because he's going to go in and use that mod energy as well. But I think that's why he bought that there, was to get these extra sim tickets as he burns through those again. Still has 2,500 Cantina energy to go through. He's now level 50, so he's jumped from 27 to 50 in the blink of an eye, just like that. And he's still got all his regular energy that he can use as well to level up. This right here is the end of day 1, I believe. I've skipped forward just a little bit. This is what his roster looks like after day 1. So again, he is going to be competing against people who do not even know the game exists at this moment. And it's such a massive advantage. Holy cow. I know I've said this like 16 times, but here we'll go into, he went into squad arena. You can see there's another 7-star Kenobi. He's not the only one there. There's a 6-star Traya. There's a 7-star Trey, so he's not even the largest hoarder on this account. He's got a 5-star Trey, and this is a 7-star. So you're looking at this, and this isn't even the top dog. I mean, you can see several people have clearly hoarded, because you can't get up that high this quickly. This shard is a few hours old, and the only way you can't even spend money if he's. So I've fast forward here to, I think he said this one was day 4. So we're scrolling through the whole arena. So you can see at the top you've got the hoarders, and then everybody else down below. You can look at these people that are in the top 50 or so. They have zero chance to get into the top 10 or top 20 unless they're like you saw a level 1 Nobot up there. That's some of the hoarders setting easy teams so that other people can climb. So if you can partner with some of those people, then maybe you can climb up there with them for your payout. But it's just insane. Here's his roster after day 4, level 58, and he's still got a lot of energy to burn. He's not even accumulating any natural the light side, dark side energy, and he's got a loaded roster here. He can go pretty much any direction that he wants. Let's see how much energy. He still has 18,000 energy. So he could, I don't know how he plans to spend all that, if he's kind of saving it to use on select nodes. If he burns through that, he could even get up to level 65 and start entering in your guild events, your territory wars, your territory battles, and start getting all of those rewards weeks before anybody else on the shard is getting them. So this I don't know. I got too frustrated trying to compete against this, so I decided if you can't beat them, join them, and that's why I've started my own hoarding account. There are actually people out there that sell these. I'm not going to buy one because I'm too afraid mine would get banned. But there's even one person that farms these 50 accounts at a time and sells them for $200 each and makes profit off of it. So it's a major thing. And I don't know. I guess I'm just surprised that it's allowed to exist like this. I knew this was going on, and this was absolutely nothing new. I actually had planned to do a video like this of my own shortly after the cheating video that I did, I showed the kind of an illegal way to cheat the game, and this to me was more of a legal way to cheat the game, and got all my accounts banned. So I was never able to follow up with that. Yeah, this is just nuts, and I think a lot of people are going to be surprised that this even exists. I'm not sure if people care, I guess, is what I'm very curious to see the reaction to. Are people going to be outraged seeing this? The people that don't know, or new players who are joining the game, maybe they thought these people were up at the top just because they spent a lot of money. And there are people that spend money that are up there at the top. And is that going to outrage people? Do people even care? I don't know if people really care about this. So it's just something that I'm very curious to see what the response is to this video, to seeing what it looks like to go through a hoarded account. So definitely leave comments. Let me know what you think. Even if your reaction is, I don't care. Leave a comment. Say, I don't care. And I'm kind of curious to see just there's the reactions there. So I know I'm kind of repeating myself now. It's what was this? What I say? Video number 4. So we've still got. Plan was originally 14 videos. I threw in an extra one, so I think we're gonna do 15. So 11 more videos over the next 11 days. So be sure to subscribe. Stay tuned, and we'll see some more exciting things. So I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks a lot.